In a sense, a mission developer is a translator. As a minister of the gospel, I am translating the good news of Jesus Christ to the context of the people and what they are doing in their daily lives, but I'm also translating among communities. So a mission developer is absolutely free from the bounds of the traditional church to create new paradigms, new forms, and new ways of reaching out to people. Truly, it's a partnership between the wider church, the New England Synod, me as a developer, and this congregation. In that partnership and those agreements is that I come to Waltham in what I call quite a special relationship. The biggest need is that, of course, other conservative traditions have a voice in town for the Latino community, but there was not a liturgical Latino progressive voice.
Lutheran Church is opening the door for everybody. And myself in particular, I see it. We don't have no different people. So everybody can come over here. We help everybody.
I feel like we're all humans. We all deserve God to be by our sides, and we all deserve to have the word given to us. Nobody ever feels like if they're alone in our church.
The church-wide organization, through the mission support money, says to us, you are free. You are free to do the work that God is calling you to do. September of 2017, a Category 5 hurricane hits Puerto Rico, devastated. The time immediately afterward was very hard, first for me. I spent days without knowing about my family. The only images I had were of my street. I saw in the news my street and my house flooded. And when Sunday came, many of my parishioners who are from Puerto Rico also didn't know anything. So for the first time in my ministry, I faced the challenge of not having a good word to give.
So my goal was to come to church, ask to see if there was any assistance that are out there that we could do for them, because I was hoping that by helping someone else's donation was going to get to my grandmother, was going to get to my aunt, my uncle, my little cousins.
We see Federal Express trucks come over here, UPS trucks come over here to bring stuff there. I was like, Father, where did this come from?
Word has gotten out that we were collecting stuff for Puerto Rico. And soon, 20 became 100, and 100 became even more. We ended up sending over a plane of food and water to Puerto Rico that we collected from here. And that we couldn't do by ourselves. We did it through the partnerships that came from the people working. What that allowed the people was to identify that part of being Lutheran is to respond to the needs of our neighbors. It started awakening in them this sense of like, oh, this is the church that helps.
When we moved to this church, it's like we found another family. And that family is coming with my family together. It's only one family now. Lutheran Church is like one family now.
This church, you don't have to be part. You can just show up here and say, I need help. And they're willing to give you that open hand, which is important. We need more of that around us, just because you're supposed to call the people from the outside to join in.
Thanks to mission support, I am able to be called to this congregation. I am able to do that translation work, that creative work, without concerning myself with where's the money coming from, because the money is coming from our partners. That means there are some people in the Dakotas, in Minnesota, people in Texas and California and Florida that have no idea who I am, that have no idea about Waltham or about any Latinos and Guatemalans or anything that's happening here, but they put their faith in the church-wide organization and the mission support, that they send financial mission support, that the church will care for us, which is for us an embodiment that allows us to then do the same for others.